Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dee. We have Nikki, Amos, and Monty. We're Team eSuSu. 25 years ago, my family depended on my dad's minimum wage job. He would take every single paycheck to the local cash checking place, where he would pay 4% for every check. He would cash additional fees for money orders, and even our tax refund, he would pay interest on that. Families like mine pay thousands of dollars each year on these fees for these products, when they could pay $36 for a basic bank account. Today, 10 million Americans are underbanked. This means they are relying on these non-traditional services. In New York City, even more than the rest of the nation are relying on these services, like remittances, payday loans, and also check cashing places. In the Bronx, 30% are relying on these products. More Americans are mistrusting the mainstream banks, and they're unable to have savings or build credit.
Americans don't have a credit score, let alone a bad credit score. That's a really serious problem because when it comes time to need access to traditional financial services, you can't get there. But to describe these communities as underbanked is somewhat inaccurate because many members of these communities are participating in financial services just outside of mainstream. A great example of this is Susu. But basically, this is what happens. You get into a catch-22 where you need a loan to get credit, but you need credit to get a loan. Susu is a way that communities are performing financial services. It's a centuries-old concept that's practiced all over the world, where families get together, friends or family get small groups, you agree to pay fixed amounts for fixed intervals, and that a lump sum gets paid to one person out of the group for whatever interval. And that cycle repeats until everyone in the group has received a lump sum. This is known by so many names, it's done for generations all over the world. But we're bringing it to the online platform, and now it's known as eSuSu. eSuSu is our online platform that is also accessible through mobile. And what it does is it brings the Susu concept online in an organized, simple, no-fee way where your Susu can already come on and have everything all in front of you. So you can access it through the mobile view as well. All you have to do is sign up, find your group, create profiles, create a group profile, and it gives you all the information that you need. You can see when your payment is due, whether you've paid or not, how much you agreed to, and whose turn it is to receive the draw. So we really want to keep it customized though, so the group has the ability to decide how much you want to pay, how much the overall draw is, when it starts, when it finishes, when the payments are due. But on top of that, you can personalize it as well for the individual. So you can make your payment whenever you want, up to the set date that the group has agreed on. If you want to make a lump sum payment because that's more convenient for you, and then forget about your Susu until you're up to receive the payment, that works. So we really want to keep the control in the groups. We also have a chat feature where you can discuss with the group about when the next payment is due. We'll send push notifications for that as well. Or you can just talk about what you're going to do for the weekend. And one of my favorite features is the fact that we have a goals list where you can write what you're actually working towards, what you're saving for. You can visualize it. You can see how much money is it going to take, when is it going to be actually come to fruition. And you can share that with your group, or you can share it with the larger eSuSu platform. Imagine saving for a trip to Mexico, and then you get to post pictures of that trip and what you've achieved through your eSuSu group. And you can share that with the rest of the community. So what we're doing really is bridging the gap between the underbanked and the traditionally banked, because these members of the community are participating in financial services, and now we're bridging that with eSuSu.